Good morning, dear friends. Today, the 3rd of December 2023, first Sunday of Advent. Advent is a period of waiting. Advent is a new year in the church's calendar. It is a period of waiting. In our first reading today, Prophet Isaiah chapter 63, verse 16 and 17. And the second reading, first letter of St. Paul to the Corinthians, chapter 1, verse 3 to 9. And our gospel reading, Gospel of Mark, chapter 13, verse 33 to 37. The period of Advent is a period of waiting and watching and preparing to welcome. The season of Advent begins every new liturgical year. From the Latin root adveno, it means to arrive or to come into. It is a period of preparation to celebrate the anniversary of the first arrival of the incarnate Son of God in our human history. It is a time when Christians are admonished to prepare to worthily celebrate God's ever-binding presence in the poor through the grace to make that soul's fitting abode in the Holy Communion for the Redeemer. Coming lastly, to be ready for his second coming at death and at the end of the world. Today's reading introduces three fundamental attitudes. Number one, the waiting. One of the attitudes of this Advent is waiting. And number two is watching. And number three is welcoming. This attitude of waiting, watching, and welcoming is an attitude that will run all through this Advent season. It is a character that will form the Advent season by waiting, watching, and welcoming. Waiting here is not passive, it is active. It is active. For instance, when a dog is sleeping, you think that the dog is sleeping. Once you're coming around the dog wakes up. It is watching and activeness. It has to do with activeness. It is not for mere idleness, but eager, especially, and an inner longingness. While waiting, we are waiting for the coming of the Messiah. And this coming is of twofold. The Messiah is coming, and we are joyful welcoming the Messiah. At the same time, we are also hoping that the coming of the Messiah will bring us good things. That the coming of the Messiah will make us more worthy to serve him. While watching and welcoming, waiting here is no passive action or mere idleness, but eager expectation and inner longing. In watching, we must stay awake and alert all times for the Lord's coming. Finally, we have to welcome Jesus into our hearts, our homes, and our lives. Every obstacle here has to do with envy, envy, pride. Obstacles like envy and pride, we have to bring them down for this season to work well for us. Every obstacle, let your yes be yes. When you shake with the right hand. Shake with a pure heart. When you hug people during this season, when you hug with smiles, let it be the right hug and with a nice smile. Let it flow from the heart. Most oftentimes, people are scared of coming back for the celebration of Advent or the celebration of Christmas because they are scared. They are scared of people that we are going to meet. So, in preparation, while waiting and watching, it is an attitude that will come from the heart because we are preparing for the Messiah. A Messiah who is coming to the world according to, you know, he's coming to the world accordingly. So let your preparation be an authentic preparation. St. Paul in the second reading was admonishing Christians, that the grace of God, that the grace God has lavished on us is enough for us to prepare ourselves in waiting and in watching and getting ready to welcome the Messiah. For instance, if you are a market woman and you are selling rice or, within this period, you want to make much gain, and yet all at the end, all you are telling people is that you are preparing for Christmas and you are using what they call ikekop to sell rice or to sell garri. You are not preparing for the coming of the Messiah. You are not preparing for the coming, because if you are truly preparing for the coming of the Messiah, everything will flow from love, from the Christian charity. It will flow. Let your yes be yes. Treat people as human. A new law I give to you. Love one another as I have loved, because he is the model of this love that we are going to disseminate. He is the model of this love. When you enter any Catholic church, you see the tabernacle. The tabernacle is steady and it's always calm. The tabernacle is steady and is always calm. But when you receive the Holy Communion, you are now a mobile tabernacle. And people should be seeing Christ in you. So during this period of Advent, let us disseminate Christ. Let us show the world that Christ is reigning in our lives. We are ending the year A. We are ending the year A with the Christ the King. Christ the King. Christ is our leader. And we are starting the new year, the new first Sunday of Advent. Just last Sunday we ended the year A, and we are starting the year B, and we proclaimed Christ on the path, on the road, that he is our leader. Now we are preparing for the coming of the Messiah. Therefore, dear friends in Christ, if we do things right things will follow us. During this Advent, may Jesus continue to be Jesus for us as we wait, watch, and getting ready to welcome. I remain your brother, Fr Desmond, chigozie, Uzoh, reflecting from Dctv. Keep watching Dctv. Thank you.